Yeah, I know. Not the smartest thing in the world to do. But I got this limb from this mulberry tree, and it's been putting pressure on the roof of one of the sections here, the Grandpa's Poultry Palace, and I got to get her down. I don't like climbing on the ladders, but you know, sometimes you don't have a choice. But it's one of those things where do as I say, not as I do. You know what I mean? And when you're by yourself, you got to do what you got to do, huh? And I ain't waiting for help. No, I'm not. You know me, I ain't waiting. And I'm not always the sharpest tool in the shed. So I'm going to climb that ladder. I'm going to cut above my head, do everything you're not supposed to do. But that's how I roll, okay? Birds are good. I don't think they care. So here we go. I could probably leave that right there like that. See that right there? It ain't going anywhere. And if I cut this, well, what the heck. Hang on. One more time. Whew. She's a leaner. All right, get that cleaned up down here. I think we're good, but you see where this thing went? See that branch goes from there all the way behind, goes way over there, and it's hung up enough. I don't think it's going to be a danger of falling, so I think I'm good. Whew, I got by with another one. See there, y'all thought you were going to see a train wreck. You never know. Stick around. Y'all notice anything missing? Look at that. After I cleaned that limb down, cut that up for you, I came over here. Remember I told you I was going to get rid of all this mess right here? I had the hay and the straw and all that stuff under there on those pallets sitting there, which, man, it just drew, oh man, there was crickets and mice and lizards and all kinds of stuff under there, which the cats loved it, but I didn't love it. So I got rid of all that. That looks great. I'm not going to put any more pallets down because those things get bugs underneath them and termites and everything else. So right now, all we got is our 3 buckets. What are you girls doing? Are you playing nice? You better be playing nice. That mama will kick your rear end. Good morning. Grandpa Doss Farms. How's everybody? How are you? How are you? Man, I got a good feeling this morning. I had no idea it was supposed to rain. So when I got up around 3 o'clock, it was actually raining before that. It's good. It's good that we got the rain. I'd planted some seed, put some dirt down. You know, the only thing is I lost some hay over where the goats are. But anyhow, we got some rain. We don't need puppy food this morning, do we? Oh, she wants her an egg. Come here. Hey, listen. Honey, I'll crack you an egg, but you got to come over here. Come here. I can't. Hey, come here, kitty. I can't let the birds see it. Come here. Here, come here. She likes her egg in the morning too, but there we go. I can't let the birds see it. Let me bust the yolk. There we go. Anyhow, yeah, we've had a nice rain. So that helps me with my grass and my yard. A lot less water than I have to do, which last night I actually watered for about an hour. So that always happens. Water the yard, then it rains. I got to show you something that I did not show you the other day as far as the chicken tunnel goes. We talked about that, you know, that last video. Let's let the birds out. Man, you're all gonna get wet. I may have to take a time out here in a second. Hi, birds. Come on, kids. Come on. I know I'm a little bit late. I'm sorry. Get your bugs. Oh, they got the shell. Finders keepers, losers weepers. You know what? I'm gonna have to take a break and come back because it's starting to get getting rained on, or I got to go and get my rain suit and keep feeding because I'm about an hour and a half past normal because of the rain. Let's get in here right now. But I wanted to show you something over there on that chicken tunnel. And as of yet, I have not got any birds to go through that tunnel. It's the darndest thing. Some of you suggested picking the birds up and taking them through on the other side, but I can't do that. I can't grab these birds. You know, they're not my birds are not the kind you just go up and grab and pick up and, you know, oh good, we're going for a ride. You know, no, man, they you know how they are. They'd pitch a fit. So I can't do that, and so it's going to be just a natural thing. I've used breadcrumbs. I've used some wormies, and I've got about 7 or 8 birds that will kind of go up partial of the way in. They always turn around and come back. So I'm still working on the chicken tunnel, but a lot of you said, hey, be patient. I appreciate that because I was kind of blown away that they didn't just go running out there. But really, most chicken tunnels that you see are attached right to the run. So mine is not. They have to traverse over there, and they do that mostly at night, not a lot during the day. So the chicken tunnel thing, I'll go over here if I can, if it'll quit raining here, and I'll show you that. I hope our video's not too dark here. Here we go. Here, I got some scratch for you in here. Here we go. Let's go back here and give some of the birds in the back. These are back row Baptist birds back here, folks. That's how I call them, back row Baptist birds. There you go. Here you go, back row Baptist birds. Yep. I know. I sit on the back row of the church too. There you go, kids. All right, I'll get you some wormies next. Hang on. Hey, let's do a wormy dance this morning. You ready? You want to? I'm pretty pumped about it. We're excited about the wormy dance. You girls ready? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, go. Dun 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 dun. Put your hands in the air like you just don't care. Ta-da! Yay! Good job, Sophia. Way to go. All in, all in. Let's do wormies. My big chicken feeder here thing, I have not, wait a minute, is Sophia going to help me out? No. I have not seen a bird eat out of that yet. But I know that they are because I take wormies like this and I put them in these holes in the ports all around, and the wormies are always gone. So I know they're pecking at it, and I'm trying not to put much bird seed in the 2 bowls and the long feeder. That way they're more enticed and more likely to come here and start eating out of that. But I haven't seen one bird do it yet. I don't know. We're trying. Uh-oh, heavy rain. Woo! Maybe that's out of the trees. Hang on, yep. That's just a tree rain. Here, CJ. Here you go, buddy. By the way, come here. Here, little bird. Come here. This, the other bird right here, see her? The only one I had not named. Her name is Samantha. She's a little bewitching. We're going to call her Sam for short. All right? So that's Sam. Now all the birds have names. And I know them all. Yay! Got them all. Watch out, baby sassy. Let's open our door for the day. Watch out. Watch out there. Watch out. Look out. That's Cowgirl. Cowgirl Jr.? No. Hi, Riley. Hi, Revel. Good morning. Are you muddy this morning? Oh, Grandpa's going to get muddy today. Oh, no. Can I stand that? You know, I mentioned about Batman getting in the goat's pen. And he's been doing it often, but we are working on that. I think what's been happening is this. About 4 times he's gotten in here, and I went over immediately and I get the hose. And I can drag it over here very quickly and I hose him. I squirt him down, and he runs out. I mean, he takes off. You know, goats don't like being wet, but that's just too bad. That's for pigs. And what's happening too is that the dogs know that I'm upset with him. They've been guarding the door, and often they will start, they'll wag their tail, but they growl and they bark, and it deters him. And I'm hoping that they will eventually keep him out on their own. You know what? That would be fantastic. Okay, this is for Sissy. Hang on, honey. I got you. Just a minute. Here, that's for Bubba. There we go. All right. There we go. It's frustrating. The other alternative would be to, watch out. We got zoomies. Take this door, cut this here into smaller, make this smaller, bring a board over, you know, and make this more narrow to where he would really have a hard time. There they go. They're a little cooler today, and they're playing. Oh, look out. Big time zoomies. Yo, look out. Oh, these right here, by the way, we've talked about these last year. Some of you had no idea what these are. These are called, see that? Let me see. These are hedge apples, okay? They come from, well, this tree right here. Old hard-wooded thing, man. They're not much for burning wood. They burn real hot. You gotta be careful if you use that hedge wood to burn. But, you know, when we were kids growing up, and Mom and Dad said, they call them hedge apples. When you're a kid, and you know, back then you don't have the internet, you don't have anything to go to for another source. Grandma or Mom and Dad said, hey, that's a hedge apple tree. Hedge apples, that's what they are, all right? What do you use them for? Well, for animals, they're not much good. Now, I used to hear the rumor that they, and I don't know if it's true or not, they dried up if a cow ate it, it dried up the milk. Is that true? I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. But people put them in their closets because supposedly they keep spiders out, right? You know, the dogs have been carrying them around. They don't really eat them. I don't think they're harmful. I don't know. I'm not worried about it because they don't eat them anyway. So they just carry them around, play with them, tear them apart. And they've been doing it for 2 weeks now. But that's, if you're wondering, that's a hedge apple right there. And the pigs don't eat them. They don't care anything about them. So if a pig won't eat it, must not be much good, right? If you're using alfalfa or Timothy grass, which I use both to feed pigs or anything, boy, I tell you, I was soaking them in water, but and just a little bit, kind of soften them up. But if you actually, what people said, put water and cover them with water, literally cover them with water, they really fluff up and make much more of a meal for your animals, for our pigs. And so that's what I've been doing. All right, and we get them their grain. There we go. All right. Okay, girls. Uh-oh, this is a pig poking morning. Oh, hang on. Juke them out. Oh, good. Here we go. Here, Miss Lola. Here, honey. Here we go. Here, girls. Right here, babe. Right there. Get that apple out of the way. That's a big one. Ooh, look at that. That's huge. Tell you what, those things are heavy. They would go through a window, plate glass window or door or anything. They're super heavy. Grandma and I talked about it. You'll see this video on Sunday, and we are going to measure for Monday's video, all right? So that's going to be a big deal. So if you want to find out how much the pigs weigh, how much did they lose weight? I think so. I hope so. We'll find out. I hope so, Miss Lola. You sure look better anyway. Yeah, everybody says you look better, girlfriend. Yeah, a lot of you have said that it definitely looks like Lola has lost weight. Man, I agree with you. I would be really shocked and disappointed if it does not show her losing some weight. All right, let's do Batman. Holes drained to water. Excellent. Put it down that end. All right. Oh, man. Who did that? Somebody jumped down, knocked that feeder over here, buddy. I'll just put it in here and you'll just eat it off the... Will you bend over and get it right there? Will you do that? Good. I know goats like to eat up, but somebody knocked that feeder over off the wall. Somebody probably, well, somebody jumped down or jumped up, knocked that down, but he's eating it, so we're okay. I'll fix it. Maybe I'll just put it up just a little higher. Batman, how much dog food did you have last night? It looked like there was some left in there, but here. I'm only doing this just to keep you busy for just a minute while they finish. I know, I got you. Here, P-Dub. Here. Don't eat his. Stay here. Right there. Right here. Right there. Yep. What I've been doing, giving him quite a bit less than his feeder. I know he finishes early, but now I can kind of keep him occupied while the others two eat. Yep, you're fine. I know my hands are a little muddy. You don't like it, do you? Oh, you don't like it, do you? Fox, are you done yet, Bubba? Close enough, man. Close enough. Come on. There we go. I know. Just a minute. I know, buddy. All right, come on. Here we go. There we go. Now, is that better? That's better. Oh, boy. Now, it's not supposed to rain anymore today, so let's just leave this out, okay? You like that? You like that fresh hay, sissy? Makes for a nice bed, doesn't it? Oh, and you got you an apple. They'll sit there and chew that apple, that hedge apple. They'll chew that up. Is that good, Bubba? Okay, that's good. You like that? Yeah, got some good fresh hay. How about that, Fox? Is that good, Bubba? That's a good boy. That's a good boy. P-Dub, now watch. He doesn't want me to touch him while he's eating. He'll move away. No? Oh, he won't. Okay, he'll just quit eating. Just quit chewing. That's a good boy. That's a boy. All right. Riley, they don't have your best side. We don't have your best side over here. There we go. Now we do. Now we do. Oh, that's good puppies. Oh, that's a good boy. Put some on your nose. That's a good girl. Kisses. Yep, we know where the tongue's been, but you know, it don't matter. So it's late in the afternoon after I made that morning video with all of you, and I was out here after the evening feeding. So right now, as you can see, I've got 3 birds. There were about 6 in there, but I have 3 birds in the tunnel, and they are, let me show you how close they are. There's the other side right there. If there was ever a chance that birds were going to make it to the other side, this is it. This is as close as we've come right here. So I wanted to get it on film. So what I'm doing is I'm staying back here. You can see, let me show you where I'm at. The rest of the tunnel is here. Once upon a time, here just a little bit ago, there were like 8 or 9 birds in here. Well, something spooked them and they all took off. And now they all went back. Sophia, Farah, they were all in here. Something spooked them and they all took off. This is as far as any birds have gotten. So I'm kind of hanging back because I don't want to spook them. So I'm hoping that they will all go in. Oh, you guys hear that? That's Magneto. Now, I don't know if he's calling them back. You hear him crowing? Hear him? He's clear inside the coop, and they're going back now. Magneto, doggone it. Girls, don't listen to him. Stop. Come back. Come back. Oh, man. Now, look, see, there's 2 more. Now, there's Farah and Sophia. They're back. But apparently those 2 are going in. Here comes Sophia. Oh, my goodness. Come on, girlfriend. Let's go. Catch up with the others. Come on. And now we've only got Cher all by herself. Uh-oh. Don't turn around. Face the other way. No. Remember, this is more food than they've had to eat. Green, white. Look at here. Look at here. There's Sophia. And here comes Farah. I'm going to back up. I'm going to back up a little bit. Get back here, see what they do. I'm surprised they made it this far because this is all fresh grass. Magneto, don't listen to him, girls. Don't listen to him. Nope, go the other way. Go on, you're almost in paradise. Come on, we want to see it. Oh my goodness, Magneto. Dude, you're killing me. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Hang on a second. See, sitting in that middle blue tub right there? Yeah, I don't know who he's hollering at. Goodness gracious. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, there's Farrah. She's going back. They're making their way back now. All right. Well, that's better. Yeah, see, they're turning back. Man, they were about 20 feet from being there. I'm going to put a muzzle on Magneto. Do they make chicken muzzles? Like a dog muzzle? Well, anyhow, if this is all the further they get, at least I wanted to show you that. So a little more and more every time. Thanks, girls. You gave it a shot. Well, we're not outside.
We tried.
We tried. Walked outside. Listen, folks, it's, like I say, I'm going to put my binoculars on. It's 50, I can't read, 50 something, but the wind's out of the north. And it's cold on that front porch because our house faces north, and we were going to try to do the rock and talk, but
Grandpa said, we have this beautiful blanket.
Someone made us this beautiful blanket. Now, we usually don't give out the names of the folks that do things for us. Number one, I don't want her getting a lot of requests, so anybody else can have one just like this. But until we get permission, we don't say their names. But she made us this blanket. She's also made some, I believe, for Chad and the kids, and Ray and the boys, I think. So this is a super heavy blanket, but it's beautiful. And it's perfect for,
Grandpa did let me know, too, that it was big enough to cover him.
She said, hey, what's your favorite colors? And I said, like earth tones. It's brown and tan and a little off-white. It is beautiful. Thank you so much. And I tell you what, tonight we're going to get down to 37, and I think 36 tomorrow night. So there's plenty more.
Last time I showed stuff from Kathy, and I forgot that I had already worn my T-shirt. She got me the stuff with the little truck on it because I'm real partial to the truck. We are. And she sent these towels, and she said, it's got the truck on it. Well, that one has the truck on it. But I told her when I responded by email that it had other little fall things on it.
She didn't know that?
Pumpkin patch.
Kathy, what are you thinking?
Well, they were wrapped, and all you saw was the truck.
That hurt. A little bit.
As hard as your head is, that hurt. That one says, hello, fall.
Well,
I love these. The problem is when I get things pretty like this, I don't like to use them because then they get dirty.
Towels, like hand towels you put by the sink and dry your hands off?
Yes, but you don't get to use them, like I said. Fall, I think those are very pretty. So I like to put them out for decorations and not use them. So if they're out, you don't use them.
Yeah, actually I want. That's really cool. I like that. Thank you, Kathy.
Yep.
Yes. So this is pretty nasty. This is pretty nasty. Pretty nice.
Oh, by the way, since you had a little blooper there, you're going to see some bloopers in some of the videos. I can't remember if it's today's video or tomorrow's.
Yeah.
I think it's tomorrow's. There might be some in today's too.
I don't know.
You know, I got to thinking when people said they'd like to see some bloopers, I said, well, I always leave bloopers in, but that's not totally true because I started to edit out the one that I think is in tomorrow's, and I thought, that's going to be funny. I'm going to leave that in there.
Did I make noises I shouldn't have made or something? Do I need to? No. What's the deal?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
No.
What was it? Oh, the chicken feeder. It's a little intimidating to them, I think. But now I said nobody was using it, and I put the wormies in. Somebody said, well, it's too tall, but it looks taller than it really is. The legs are telescoping. It'll actually go up way taller because it'll, those big Brahma chicken bowl things, the big Brahma, you can feed them, but it's pretty low. I have never witnessed them eating out of it, but
I have seen them eat out of it several times. When you go through there, you're like a, bull in a china closet.
Question comes to mind. What? When have you been out there that I haven't been there?
When you go through there, you're going straight for the worms, and when you get the worms, you go straight to the back, and you feed the ones back there, and I'm still standing up front.
Really?
And they walk right over to it and eat out of it.
Are you serious?
No.
Well, next time they do it, holler at me.
And if I do, they all fly, and I scare them, and then I get in trouble for scaring them.
Well,
I'll just take a picture.
Yeah, take a picture.
They're eating out of the feeder.
Take a picture.
Well, we still have an issue with Batman. Is that Sunday's video or Monday's?
As long as Batman walks upon this earth, we will have an issue with Batman. Such that, same as Chad has issues
with
Bruce.
And I do want to address
Right.
that because I saw a couple of comments, and I have not seen a lot of comments, by the way, because I've been working quite a bit. But somebody said, poor Batman, Grandma won't touch him, won't pet him. You're right. If you've noticed, Batman won't just let you pet him now because Grandpa lets Batman come all the way up to him, put his head on Grandpa's shoulder, and if I'm sitting down, that is very intimidating.
There, little man.
Yeah, you set me up sometimes for things that I can't handle. And even with the dogs a time or two, there have been things that, you know.
I know. I can't, I can't help it. You spend that much time with animals, it's kind of weird.
Well, if I'm standing up, I can pet Batman because then when he comes up to me, I'm taller than he is.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm sitting down and Batman comes up to me and wants to come up to me, he is in my face and I can't handle that.
Yeah. Yeah, he likes to breathe on. He likes to breathe on you.
If he
sneeze
sneezes on
on
me
you.
like he did you.
That's because he's sticking his nose in that hay, and he's got his crusty
I
nose
know,
all around.
it's so
You can tell
gross.
it's coming. When they're out there, and the dogs are out there, and the goats, those goats think they want as much attention as we give the dogs. They really do, and I don't mind doing that. It's kind of cool that they, because not a lot of goats are like that. But yeah, Batman just comes up but I can be so frustrated with him going in that dog's pen.
Mm-hmm.
And here's what I've noticed: if we're out there, folks, they will guard against Batman coming in if we're out there.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're in there and he comes in, they don't necessarily run him back out. They prevent him from going in. But if he gets in while they're in there, they have. Now, if I can see that going on and I go out. If I just pick the hose up or if I just yell at him, you do the same, he'll come out. But we're still having an issue going in. I've said in the video, I'm trying my best not to cut that thing down or, make it different. I don't know if he's ever going to learn.
We can't really cut it down anymore. The dogs can't get any lower to get in,
Right.
especially Riley.
I meant narrower,
Yeah, we would run it.
And everybody says, I'd put the stick across there and make him walk around with these big things sticking out.
I'm all for that.
Well, I can't. I'm afraid I can't do that.
It would be so funny though to show it on video.
Yeah, but to the goat though, it's got to be, I don't know. Obviously I struggle with it.
Obviously.
And since I'm the one that would be out there primarily trying to figure out if his head's stuck up something that shouldn't be, see, y'all got to remember
His head
that.
is
Listen,
stuck up.
that's an important thing. Yeah, his head's usually up somewhere, but it would not fit if he had a big stick across his horns. Y'all got to remember something. Y'all make these suggestions, and Mom does too, and the kids do, and do this. Wait a second. Who's the one that has to go out and deal with it?
I know, but here's the problem. You were
Why?
telling me when he's in there, grab him by the horns and pull him out. I can't pull him out. I can't make him budge.
No.
He doesn't. He looks at me
So
like.
it'd be better if he had handlebars?
Yeah.
That
No,
wouldn't
I
matter.
still wouldn't be able to budge
Yeah,
him. He's too
yeah.
big. He's just too heavy.
One thing you don't want to miss is Monday afternoon's video. We did go over and measure the pigs. And that's kind of all I'm going to say about it because we
There
did,
might be a blooper or two in there too.
we did measure the pigs. And
That's all you can say.
that's
All you can say.
That's a rough one. That's a rough one.
What are you going to say? I'll edit it.
I wish there was a better method
Oh.
of weighing pigs. That is so inaccurate.
Well, we do have a Doss Farms family member that is sending us, apparently they make an actual pig tape and a goat tape. And she has already sent that. We just didn't have it at the time. So I'm anxious to see how that compares to just a regular tape measure.
You no matter what, whatever, no matter what.
I'll leave that in.
Yeah, no matter what, you still have to put it around the pigs and put it from
Yeah.
tail to ear, no matter what it is.
Well, and I'm not as worried about that one. It's the one that goes around the legs, up
The
around their
girth?
heart.
The girth,
The heart girth is what it's called.
heart girth.
Yeah.
But did they lose weight? There's already been some folks guessing. Okay, they've lost weight. Everybody knows that just by the way they look. But
You're one of those kids that when Christmas gets close, you just can't keep quiet
I know
about
I
it.
can't keep a secret. I actually can't keep a secret. I've got several right now I'm keeping. I can't tell anybody.
You don't have any secrets.
Oh, Yeah, I tell you what they haven't seen yet, and is my pet peeve list. I've got quite the pet peeve, things that bother Grandpa that over time. I'm just biding my time. One of these days, y'all going to get to hear my pet peeves.
Does it come before or after your rants?
Pet peeves and rants.
P comes before R in the alphabet, so.
Are you sure? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J.
We don't have time for you to do your alphabet.
That's right. You're right.
Unless you sing
does.
it.
It does. A, B,
No.
C. Thank you. Hey, we are blessed to have this opportunity to. Yeah, we are. Hang on.
This is going to be another one of those.
Yeah, well, I try to think of different ways to say the same thing. You know, I mean, a lot of people in their videos, and we do too. We do too. We've got our little thing, but you know, I just want y'all to realize how grateful we are that y'all. You know, you say thank you for sharing. Well, thank you for sharing your time and
The problem is you get me to laughing before you start, and then just boom, you go serious, and I can't switch that fast. You know, you can't do that to me.
So if I laugh and be sincere at the same time, can I do that? Thank you so much for watching us. We are so blessed to have all of you as
Maybe I should just get out of the way and let you do your seriousness. Okay. Here we go.
Here we go. We are.
Do another one of your.
Take 10.
Oh man, we can't do another one of these.
I know. We are blessed to have you guys come along with us. We really are.
Don't look
Watch
at
our
me.
video. Don't look at me. Look away from me. I'm hideous. But we're very grateful, and we don't take anything for granted. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's true.
And maybe we don't always emphasize that enough. And I think sometimes we say thank you for watching, and we truly mean it from the bottom of our hearts. Really do. You know, you guys again make this all happen because we would do the same things every day, still feed the animals, but this is such a bigger deal than that with. You know, our praying for one another. We don't always talk about that, but that's always a thing. So, and thank you for praying for us. There's a lot, you know, hey, we need prayer on issues right now, you know, nothing, we don't have it. I'm not going to say it's not a health issue, but we have a family member that needs prayer, and it will be resolved. And I tell you what, when it gets resolved, we'll share it with you.
Yeah, and I want to mention too, and I know I've said this before, but you know, I didn't get to the comments hardly at all this week, but there was a special prayer request somebody asked for, and by the time I read it, I don't know how many of our Doss Farms family members had already commented and told that person that they were praying, and that just really touches my heart when I see that.
That's right, because you know I also answer on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and I try to do YouTube also. Well, I also do YouTube, so you know. That's part of it, and it's fine. We just do that. We just have a lot, and we may not get to them. So. We're coming into a very difficult time of year for a lot of people. Because listen, folks, we've had several emails in the last several months, weeks, even days, where a family member they've requested prayer for somebody, and folks, they did, you know, they've passed away. But the thing that's great about what we're doing here, they feel a little extra comforted. You know, sometimes their family is not always with them or supportive. Their biological family, and we are, and you are, and that's super important because they will tell us, wow, it's great to know that people are praying for us, thinking about us, and we do, and other folks do. So you need to know that if you're in a tough situation right now in your life. All that being said, we love you. God bless you. And until next time, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.